Welcome back to another video. This is a modification video for the interior of the Audi TT MK3. So, as you probably can see from the thumbnail, I am going to be replacing my vents. So I've got the basic vents, which are these. These vents are basically just a button with a couple of LED lights if they have them. But the upgraded version are these. They are, when the car's turned off, there's nothing there, but they're digital displays. So the digital displays will work absolutely fine for the heated seats, but there is a little bit of an alternative method for some of these middle sections, because they don't actually show like temperature, for instance, whereas obviously you've got an indication of it's getting hotter and hotter here and colder. With the digital ones, unfortunately they don't actually show you a temperature. They will actually show you a temperature, but they only show you one particular temperature. So I think it's stuck on 65 degrees, but the actual center, you can still turn it around and it still does get hotter and colder, but it doesn't give you the true temperature like reading as such. But it just still looks nicer than these plain basic ones. But I picked these up quite cheap from a fella off of Facebook. There's a number of Facebook groups which a lot of MK3 TT drivers have joined. There's quite a few I've actually joined now, and lots of people put their items up for sale, and these are used, and to be honest they're in pretty good nick. To be honest, there's very, very slight scuff maybe on them, but other than that they're all pretty good. So I'm going to do some a little video of how to actually take these ones out, and it'll give people an idea of how to use this particular thing here, because this phone magnetic is probably the best one I've had, where it's just easy, it just sticks on. Only come off about once or twice over a massive potholes, but other than that it sticks pretty well. You've got an option of either magnetic or you've got a clasper like that, so it all works in exactly the same way. But it's all very good because it's all very similar colour to the dash, so you don't actually see any real sort of indication of where it's fixed or how it's fixed. But let's chat, let's get on, and let's see how this fares up. This is what you need for the job. £10 Amazon trim tool set. It's got all the different trims, thicknesses and different angles, but this is the one I'm going to use. I use quite regularly. It's got the thinnest little end here, and it's much easier just to slide underneath a small opening. So I'll be using this one. There we go. There we go. So they just pop off, and then you've got a little electrical part here, little clip. There's like a little button there. Just push that. You can do it both at the same time. Push down and pull. There we go. Okay, so there's one out, and let's put this one in. Right, before I push it right the way in, let's just see if it works. Right, so if I put my ignition on, there we go, the light comes on. Perfect. Right, just push it back in. Sorted. Right, so let's do the passenger side. Same thing again. Literally just get the trim tool underneath. There we go. Once you've got that far, you can just pull it out. Take off the electric clip. clip that straight in. Before I push it in, let's just test it. All fine. Push it in. Lovely stuff. That was simple. So now, this is the difficult one because I've got to remove these buttons. Once I remove the these buttons, I can then fit that middle one in, and then I can put these two in either side. So let's start. Right, so being second hand, you're always going to have something that's not exactly right. So this particular one, you've got vents at the back. When I push this, only one of them opens. And that is because when you move the mechanism, it's not moving that cog. And that is because we're missing something. And on the one I've just taken out, there's a very small cog here that moves that bottom part. And on the new one, there's no cog. So what I'm going to try and do is take this cog from my existing one and just put it in by taking this big cog out. That will then lay that there, and I'll put the big cog back. Big cog back. So I think the easiest way to do this, looks like there's, there we go. That was easy. Take that out. And now I need to put the small one there. So this is the existing one, which has got the standard thing. If I can squeeze that, there we go, that came off okay. And that small cog there, absolutely perfect and easy to take out. I'll get the new one, put that cog in there. And now if I line up the cog now around there, there we go, fully closed, fully open, fixed. Okay, so underneath you'll see just a little bit of a gap where you'll be able to put the tool underneath. There we go, they pop out. And now what you can basically do, you can now pop this one out, which relieves the area for here. And also I can replace this one now as well at the same time. Now this is the fan speed. Put the electric in. Put the ignition on. Air conditioning. So this air conditioning button I've got there. Which is the fan. So then I'm kind of thinking, well, what turns the aircon on then? Okay, there's that one. So now let's see what this one comes up as. Okay, so this is showing me the air is coming in from a particular place. So if I turn this one on, okay, so it's not actually showing me, which I knew was going to happen. This one's not showing me where the air is coming from. I actually need to put a little marker on it so I know. That's the OEM mount, which slides basically under both of them. So now this one should, don't think there's any screws for this particular one. I think you literally just pull it out now. Get these switches out so I can put them into the new one. So they just come out gently like that. This one's out as well. There we go. Just make sure you don't do anything untowards with these electric pieces. Okay, so just fitting it all now back together. Put that electrical cable in there, poke the buttons through. Okay, that's that one. That's that one. I've got to put the mount in. Make sure that mount goes in nicely behind there. That's gone in nicely. Nicely. There we go. This one that's sliding nicely, and then the final piece. There we go. All right. Moment of truth. Ignition on. That's what normally starts the aircon, not that. Even though that says aircon. And like I said, the 65 degrees, that's not actually the case. Once you press that, that aircon comes on, see? You're gonna have to get used to this. And knowing what comes out of where. Okay, I can feel them all coming out now. It's the heated seats. That looks a damn sight better. Bit fiddly, and I'm going to need to now understand and learn like how these buttons actually work, because they are slightly different and they are in a slightly different configuration. But once I've learnt that, I've got no problem with it, and I'll just get on with it. And it actually looks very nice, and it looks like pretty much like I've got it properly installed, and you wouldn't even know. But I kind of like the look. The look's so much nicer. Nice digital dials. So if anyone wants to do it, it's not actually a difficult job at all. Hopefully you saw the gist, and the filming was actually okay. A little bit difficult when I'm not holding the camera. I needed two hands, but it all looks decent, and I'm very pleased. Another job done. Tick. Thanks guys for watching. Please like this video. If you want to ask any questions in regards to the installation of it and how it actually works, just write a message down here. But yeah, I'm pleased. As I say, it doesn't work exactly right, because what you don't actually have is the climate control module behind, obviously, the vents. But yeah, any questions, please put it in the comments, and please subscribe guys, because I've got new videos coming up soon, and it'd be a shame obviously if people will miss them, because I do have people asking me questions about certain things that I've already done and documented, but they didn't realise was on actually any previous videos. So yeah, so please subscribe if you're not subscribing already. I've got probably around 20% of my subscribers are the actual ones who are watching my videos, and I've got 80% of people who are not subscribed watching my videos, and they are getting quite a lot of views. So please do subscribe, and hopefully the channel will become a little bit better than it already is. It is what it is. Anyway, over and out. See you guys soon.